Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Blueprints, Day 100. Day 100. A momentous occasion with this wonderful, beautiful game. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, this is a good little moment to say truly thank you to everybody who has been a part of this playthrough, you know, watching, you know, liking, chatting to me along the way. I've really so much appreciated. I just cannot express it. You guys being a part of this and, you know, giving me such, you know, lovely, sweet, positive feedback has truly been, yeah, just been everything, and it's made this playthrough and my experience, my luscious, rich, you know, enriching, deeply transformative experience of this game so much more than it ever would have been if I were playing it by myself. So, you know, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I'm full of gratitude for everybody for coming along on this Blueprints journey with me. How many times have we sort of awoken here in the entrance hall? It is amazing. How much have we, you know, achieved, struggled, puzzled with? You know, you've watched me have so many of the experiences that you yourself have had with this game. Some of you are watching it without having played the game, which is also amazing. And I hope that you have been having, you know, an incredible, a satisfying experience of this game through me. I'm really doing my best to make the most of it for all of us. So here we are on day 100. So yesterday I had a day where I was able to set ourselves up with, like, you know, starting the day with study, which I still think is a really great idea, and it was really clever and everything. Anyway, cut to the end of the day, and you know, I was able to do a few things. We started out with a good day, but like the day then sort of went a bit square stepwise, and so I wasn't able to set today up in any way. So we're just going in pretty fresh. But other than that, I have a lot of the same goals that I had. So let's just see how this turns out by contrast. We're starting from scratch. I am just going to go into the game and, you know, build up a little bit in the house before going out to the outer room. Let's see how we go. So I like starting with a few exits here, since without key pass, you know, I really want to make sure I can move places. Okay. So drawing room is excellent for exits, but then again, one of the exits just takes us to entrance hall anyway. So let's go break room, because it gives us a chance for the key pass. And I would like to, yesterday that was one of the other things that got in my way, was not having key pass, and also not being able to get it from break room or attic or walk-in closet or all of the things I was trying. Let's just see how we go with it today. Be really nice to get key pass again. Okay, so 20 plus 10, 30, and then subtract 10, so 20. Nice. Oh, so hang on. We're starting with 14, invert to 41, and then 41 plus 14 gets us to 55, invert, plus 14, 69, invert to 96, plus 14, 110, invert to 11. Great. Oh, nice. And this is one of the other things that eluded me for most of the day yesterday. Most of the day. To be honest, although maybe I'll have an opportunity to use it here, I don't really expect this to be locked. I feel like it would be smarter to hold on to it, because I think the more rooms we have drafted, the more fruit we get from it anyway. So yeah. So in that case, thank God, at least we have it. Okay. But we really need to keep building up gems and keys and all of the basics. So let's use all our skills, all our available skills. This has the same exits as Den anyway, so let's go Nook. Get a couple of keys. I was going to say under the belt, but actually if they're keys, maybe we should just say on the belt. Okay, I do, of course I really want treasure trove, but it will use one of my 2 gems. It does point me in a really good direction though, but this will definitely give me a tool, but this makes chance of finding items better. Let's go spare veranda. I'm not really sure what the better thing to go with is. All right, we have a trunk in here that's nice. Okay, let's see what we get from here. We'll definitely have to go East Wing Hall since it sends us north. I'm not going to think about that one too much. Okay, not bad. And let's just try from here as well. Okay, I'm going to go for another break room. As much as I also really need and want the gems, key pass would be great, and we'll, you know, we need more keys anyway, so let's do that. Let's burn through it. So starting with 10, and then subtracting 4, so 6, and then squaring, so 36. And then subtracting 5. Is that right? But that's going to give me 31 times 31. No, that's insane. So no, that's not correct. 10. What if I start here instead? 10 minus 5. Maybe I do both. Okay, hang on, I do both. All right, that's how that works. They're on the same. So, oh, hey, Pixie. Hey. I think a lot of the billiard room operations that I've had lately have had single operations before I do the bullseye part. So yeah, I've sort of I'm out of the habit of this. Hey, Fluffykins. Hey. He's jumped down. Yeah, so actually it is 10 subtract 4 subtract 5. So 1 square is 1, and then 1 multiplied by 14, yeah? There we go, that's more like it. Okay, this is an invert for these 2 operations, but we start over here. 8. It's kind of weird because it's like, hang on, are we starting from 0 and then doing 0 multiplied by 8, which is just 0? I think that's it. 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0, and then plus 15, and we invert that to 51. And then over here, times 2, 102, and we round it to 100, because that's the nearest 10. Invert that back down to 1, and then 1 multiplied by 15, and then invert, hang on, 1 multiplied by 15, rounded to the nearest 10, 10, invert to 1, but then invert again to 10. Okay. No, what? Surely here we're assuming a start of 0. Here we're finishing with a multiplication of 15. was just like, what if 15? Hmm. 0 times 8, yada yada yada, still 0. 15. Invert to 51. Multiplied by 2. Round down to the nearest 10, which is 100. Invert to 1. Multiplied by 15. Is it like round up to 20? Round up to 20, invert to 2. Is it 2? Nope. What else is it likely to be? It's 5, okay. Yay! I didn't work it out, but I mean, I used logic to at least think of what a possible answer might be. So that's enough for me. Key card. Okay, good. Wow. So usually two break rooms will get me there, I suppose. Usually. Okay, let's go workshop here just for the appropriate exits. Call, broken lever. So I have no redraw ability, which really sucks because look at where I am now. At least we have Dovecote here to help us with a rotation. So actually Den becomes really perfect. I could do Boudoir to get the redraw and the gem. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Maybe let's do that because it might get us out of a sticky situation. And I had yesterday we had a very sticky situation. All right, let's try and set ourselves up. Okay. So I might as well try from here. All right, nothing is amazing. It would have been good to get like a mini doored room here. However, given the options, I might actually go observatory in the hope that it gives me a big prize of gems. A big prize of gems. Florealis is pretty good, and Sail. I'm getting so much Sail lately. It's the thing I don't really need. But back up to 35 stars though, so that's good. Oh man, this is not good. Because I've only now got the exit from break room on the west wing to try and head up with. This might honestly be worth a redraw. Yeah. Okay, this is better. This is better. So at least Parlour goes in a better direction. We might as well do Parlour because it does the same thing that Drawing Room does, exit-wise anyway. So let's get the gems. Okay. Alright. Oh, again, a rough start, but at least we have the easier Parlour puzzles now. The blue box is empty. Okay. The blue box is true. Okay. This is the blue box. All right. The blue box is true. So this is also true, meaning this one has to be false. The blue box is empty. It's not empty. The gems are in here. Yay! Hooray! God, it's so nice having that be a quicker thing. This would actually be a great spot for silver key. All right. I think I'll make this a turn back point. Oh, hey, Pixie. It's too early, my little love. It's too early, my darling. Way too early. Way too early. Oh man, we've come so far with this game. So yeah, I guess let's see what we can get. So we get the redraws on in this corner spot from the Nook. Honestly, commissary is probably just a really good one to go with to get what we get. But maybe let's try. Okay, I like conservatory because it could set us up. It could set us up even today, depending on what we get. We get a gem. Oh. What are these currently? Commonplace. I want it to be commonplace. Parlor. I want it to be commonplace. Are you kidding me? So good. Spare veranda. We are getting it. We are getting it very early lately. And I guess that's as a result of it being commonplace. And it's actually an even better room than it used to be. Oh, maybe I do want to keep them all commonplace. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, well, it turns out this is fine. This is a selection of rooms I want to keep as they are. Okay, and because I didn't choose commissary, I also don't have a shovel yet. Let's see what we can put here. I mean, both good options. I think conference room next to entrance hall is pretty good. Although yesterday it's where all of my fruit got left and I wasn't able to access it because of the loss of steps. I needed the steps to get there and I didn't have them. I needed it because I needed the steps that I didn't have. Okay. So let's see what we can put here. Oh, so now I have an empty coat check because I didn't manage to get my master key back in there. I think, let's try a bit of redrawing and see what else we could get. Okay, it might be nice to have attic at the start of the day because I can already, this is a great spot for a dead end. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Quick choices today. Compass, yeah, I don't know about you, mate. I don't know about you, but there's our shovel, great. A key. This is all very good at this stage. Oh, great. Great. I can use that immediately. Coupon book, and I'm so happy to see treasure map again. In the same spot as yesterday. Okay. In the same spot as yesterday. All right. Now, what are we going to get in here? Car keys. Well, you know, we'll see how we go. Probably don't need them. And we can get this now. Okay, silver key is actually exactly what I want from for drafting from Parlor up here. So that's great. Maybe given where we are, let's go and do an outer room draft. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's put some more money into the fountain bank. Okay. All right, we're getting there. I'm really yeah, I don't even know like what lessons I would learn from yesterday in a sense. Like just really look out for steps. But you know, here I am like 98 days into this playthrough. I mean, I do my best. It just sort of didn't really, the draws just sort of didn't go my way towards the end of yesterday. So all I can do is try again. But with this selection of rooms, because we called it a day in indoor nursery, I get indoor nursery out here. Like, obviously this could be good for gems. Root cellar, yeah, more dig spots is pretty good for a lot of reasons. More chances for turnips if I get into a step issue. And potentially more chances for gems and redraw die, you know, if we go the jackhammer route. What would I expect? What could I hope for from Toolshed? might go root cellar. It's been a while. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna step in. So we've got 7 gems and 4 keys. Could be a good time just to head up to Foundation. So, same as yesterday, what I'd really like to be able to do, if possible, though I feel like in some ways I have fewer resources to do it, is to get the blue memo in Chamber of Mirrors, to get Treasure Trove, to get the blue memo in Freezer, and to be able to get Gallery and try Key 8 in a few different places. Yeah, just to see what we can make of the day. It's probably worth, given the position I'm in today, to go down and get the extra gem and open up the North Lever. Didn't even bother doing this yesterday. This is one of the places I wonder maybe Key 8 could work, because it's already next to a numeric core. It's where we found out about numeric cores. And it's a mysterious room. Like, why, who I don't know, man. Who are all of the people who are a part of putting these, clues around? I mean, obviously, Herbert, Mary, Clara, potentially to some degree. Sometimes other people. But, I've done it the wrong way. Okay, at least this doesn't cost a step. But yeah, like, I don't know, like how much of this was just Mary, kind of doing all of this? Did I overshoot or undershoot? I think I overshot. Yeah, let's go back. Right, since we're down here, it's worth doing this the right way. One more. Okay. Yeah. Yep, but all I can do is try my best again. But yeah, what a time to be on day 100. Day 100 / actual day 98 because of 2 days being missed in the game. But nevertheless, what a journey this has been. And there are still some really huge mysteries afoot, I really have no idea where things are going to go. I mean, here's what I think. I think somehow we'll solve the conditions, the puzzle in Ares Court. The tomb in there, I guess you would call it. The tomb in there will open, and we will get a black Arindia key. This is how I'm interpreting it. And that black Arindia key is what I'm reasoning I need to open up the real treasure trove treasure box, which we will arrange to be in the outer room with the use of Blessing of the Monk, which we currently have. And, look, maybe it won't happen during this particular blessing session, but we now know exactly how to get this back again. I feel really confident that I can get Blessing of the Monk most times I want it, as long as I can sort of redraw enough to get Shrine on offer. My first allowance will always cover the 62 coins I need. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. However, I don't really know. I don't really feel confident enough that I fully understand what I need, to solve that puzzle yet. So, especially, I've said this many times before, I know, but especially that thing about needing the, how is it phrased? In sky above, a brilliant sign. Maybe I just have to again, do that thing where I just kind of sit down and furrow my brow and think about this some more, you know, and go, hang on, actually, does this mean something, you know, like, and just kind of try and think about it from a few directions. Sometimes that has worked really brilliantly for me. Sometimes it's just like really sitting down and going, try to think about this in a new way, you know, try to think about this from some different angles, or go back over your, you know, the images that you've got on your phone from this game, or like flip through your notebook and try to make some new connections, that sort of thing. All right, so let's try drafting down from here first. Okay, oh, these are both good, because I need commissary, of course. I need commissary, however, of course, I also need treasure trove. I need treasure trove in general. I need commissary for this run. Let's do treasure trove, but let's not open... Oh, it's a moon box. I think that means it's likely to be one of the false notes. Okay, anyway, we'll come back to this. Should I pick up this money? I'm thinking about the same thing that happened yesterday with laundry. To get gems. However, that was because I already had study. So, yeah, the situation is entirely different now. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get study, let alone laundry and study. So let's just have the money. Let's just have the money. All right. But we do have secret garden key, so again, we'll get like a small... I won't get as much fruit as I would like from drafting it now. Is this even locked? Hang on. I'm just thinking through, is there an alternative to me doing this? Given that I don't have schoolhouse today, the only things I'm shooting for are freezer and chamber of mirrors. So I actually don't even need all 4 of these. So I can actually just draft from this space, not as I would normally. Thinking about doing that actually. And I'm just thinking about digging coin. Okay. The last thing I need, but... Oh, security door? That's okay, I have key pass today. Yesterday, for the first time in a long time, security doors were actually kind of scary. Okay. I don't really think I need a silver key here. Let's use a regular key. This is not a good spot for a classroom. But ballroom is terrible. Oh man, I actually almost feel like using redraw here, because these are not good. These are not good choices for this spot. Okay, well, drawing room might be the thing then. Yeah, drawing room. At least it gets us away south, so let's try that. And thankfully we will get a redraw from drawing room, so that's something. I'd really love to get dining room at this stage. Or at least, you know, soon. Maybe not exactly here. Let's use a regular key. Kennel's not bad because we're going to have dig spots all over the place. So to use it with kennel is pretty good in combination. And it will get us to a place... Yeah, it'll get us to a place where we can draft, yeah, wherever. Let's do kennel. Let's do kennel. Root cellar and kennel should work well together. Hey, puppos! Maybe you're hot sauce. Maybe you're drawbridge. Hey, darlings. One of you is called Thoughtless. Thoughtless? Doesn't seem very nice for doggos. Okay, lots of dig spots. Let's do at least a couple of them. Okay. You know what? Let's not. Okay. At least this door is unlocked now. Okay. Well, pool is not a bad option for the exits. Yeah. All right, and we get the trunks. Money is not what I need. This game is throwing money at me right now. I'm like, it's the last thing I need in most cases. Like occasionally. All right. Let's just try from here. Let's try from here, actually. Okay, hang on. Let me have a think about it. We do still have an exit from parlor, so this isn't our only way into the east. And almost certainly I will have the secret garden key. I mean, I have the key. I will have the secret garden to get access through antechamber, so there's that as well. Oh, hi, Bubba. It's still too early, my little fluffikins. It's way too early. It's way too early. Yeah, he's meowing at the door. And this is my treasure map spot for all that that's worth. But without a lot of redrawing ability, it's, yeah, hard to make great use of that. I've only got 2 keys, so again, I have a potential key issue without being able to get, like, showroom or something. Let's use our regular key. Okay, at least boiler room gets us some more exits. Okay. Dig spots. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, everything here is open at least. So the dogs are helping. Of course, I've got to remember not to do a dig spot in a room where I want to use the secret garden key. That's the thing. Okay, what can we get from here? Passageway is pretty good on this spot. Uses a lot of gems, but yeah, good access. Good access. Okay. Oof, rough. Rough. What do you think, doggies? Rough, hey? If this is locked, yeah, let's just do secret garden now. Yeah, good enough. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Okay, so now we're going to have a bunch of fruit spread down into the conference room. So there's that. Gems. Might as well just try the dig spots. So everything here is unlocked. Key. That's good. And another dig spot. Great. Great. And another dig spot. Thank you. Thank you, root cell. And another one. Oh. Loads. Alright, so at least this gives us access through antechamber, which was another thing that eluded me yesterday. Even getting, like, you know, getting the antechamber, like getting, you know, access into the antechamber and not even being able to use it. Fabulous. Great. And next one. And next one. Thank you, Secret Garden. Always, always, always it is a privilege and a pleasure to be in this room. Wonderful. Okay, that opens up some possibilities for us. I would still really like to see dining room somewhere. I don't want to be too picky about where it goes. thinking, where should I try drafting from? There's a lot of possibilities like all around the place. Well, let's head up. Let's head up here. Okay. So that'd be fine. Commissary. Yeah. Commissary. It'll lead us back into the boiler room. Okay. So we got commissary there. Maybe I should go straight down here just while we're here. We still have the option of getting into this section from break room if need be. Oh, hey, my little fluffykins. It's still not time, my sweetheart. Oh, okay, lots of gems. Yep, look, I need the gems here today, so that's good. It does take us to the same spot as Passageway does, but yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. I do not have like 200 plus gems today, so I'm not that gem rich. Oh. I do really want Vault to try one of my ideas, but it's a dead end in a... So Parlour just goes back up into Passageway. I guess we still have access from Break Room. Yeah, and I suppose making opportunities happen is really what I'm here to do. Oh, I used up 3 gems. 3 of the 8 gems I just picked up. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't need the money, so I might as well just leave. Are there any other items here, though? I don't think so. Okay, I don't need the money, so I'll just leave it there, honestly. If I do happen to be in the scenario where I use laundry, which I don't know how likely that is now. Yeah, could be useful. Coin. Oh, banana, so good. So good. So this is all, yeah, this is all great. This is all great. Gem, 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 gem. It's all cheaper than it would otherwise be, but none of this is gonna break the bank. The banana, I don't have the salt shaker, but it's not really worth, you know, it's not really worth worrying too much about that. Again, showroom would be great so that I could, you know, use, like maybe get the silver spoon and all of that. However, I don't know, you know, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, what's the best thing to do from here then? Like, go up here. I don't need to use this spot for Secret Garden now, so I've got access from here and from here. And we'll have redraws in the corner. And I can go through Antechamber, get the crown. So that all helps. That all helps. I might go, but I might, while I'm here, draft here. It'd be really good if dining room wanted to show up. If not, I have the backup of access here from Parlour. Alright, we'll use a regular key, because I'm saving the silver key in case I have to... Oh, so good. In case I have to go from Parlour. Alright. Yesterday, we suffered greatly because of the lack of steps. I would like to not be in that same position again. Cloister would be ideal, however... You know, I do still have the access to this space from Parlour, the same space. Putting Cloister here, however, means I don't have to go to the other side of the house. However, I need to do that anyway to, like, get... I need to do it anyway. I need to do it anyway to go and get the fruit in conference room, you know, to draft from break room, all of that sort of stuff. So... I think I like just having the security of dining room here. Okay, so we get our lunch. Cool. And the pizza, you like furnace, that's right. I must admit, I don't often have furnace these days. However, I am trying to get freezer somewhere. But I don't have, yeah. But I'm really limited today without study. I'm really limited in my redraw capability. So, yeah, that is really tricky. That is really tricky. I kind of think let's just eat it. let's just have this. Who knows? I've still got kitchen coming somewhere. Okay, any other items? No. Okay, so at least we can kind of leave here. Might as well just get these. Key. Coin. Turnip. Rock. Okay. Hey doggies. Hot sauce. Drawbridge. Thoughtless. Carter. Yeah. Alright, and so let's try up in this corner now. With limited redraws. I'm gonna need to use them because I really need to get access. Like, it's not my only option, but it would be really, really, really good. Oh, man. What is this? I mean, I could put pantry here to get access to the antechamber. Oh, man. Not the most ideal. And I could still try to get the other three, you know, like West Wing spaces up here from Treasure Trove, but it's hard. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to try what I can. Okay. We'll give him my current steps since I'm here. Might as well. Coins. Why has this game decided I need all of these coins? I am rich. I am rich. Okay. I have enough keys, I think, to at least open this, so let's have a look at what we've got. What's our treasure trove for today? This is a lie, because I've already figured this one out. Once again, when I read this, I had a moment of like, what? No, this is a lie. This is a lie. Okay. So this is number 28. This was a white moon box. Definitely a lie, because we already know what the last door of 8 is. But this is what I thought for a while. This is definitely what I thought for a little while. So it is just a straight out red note, which would be a lie on the face of it anyway. The last door of 8 is in the inner sanctum. Yeah, definitely a lie. However, this also fits in with the recent-ish box that we had that said the next 4 boxes marked by a moon contain false statements. So since then, I've had 1 moon, our 23rd box. Our 25th box was a moon. This is the 3rd of those 4 moons. Yep. So we should have 1 more false moon box coming up. Okay, and just let me get a photo of this. I take a photo of all of these. Just so I can, like, sometimes, even though I'm writing them down, just sometimes it's just looking at them and like, verifying. Like, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. This is tricky though, because of course I only have one redraw, so I could just cut myself off from these spots. That is tricky. Or I could go back to foundation, go down to the other end of the house. Is also possible. I'm just going to try it. I want to save that. I want to save the silver key. So we'll use a regular key. Okay, so boudoir. Boudoir is great. Redraws. Redraw die. Yes. Redraw die. Redraw die. Really is such a winning combo. Such a great room. Such a great room. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. Oh my god, so many more locked doors. So many locked doors. Den would give a gem. I have enough that I think I might go veranda. It's often got a lot of gifts. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is unlocked now. If it was locked. Oh, fabulous. Okay, well that might make these more useful for keys as well. Would it, you know, again, I'm doing all of this digging without having access to a terminal and without being able to, you know, maybe make use of the dig spots for an experiment, which is a shame, but, you know. Okay, and now we're on the corner. Okay, so we've got some redraws here. What can we use this space for? I would love to get study, obviously. Study would be tops. Locksmith could be really useful, but that said, I don't know. I'm doing okay with keys. I'm doing okay. The dig spots are helping. So I think I'll redraw. Walk-in closet could be good, but then again, I've already got the key pass, so I don't really know what I would super expect from it besides like more keys, more gems, you know, some nice items. Solarium. Dunno. I think I'll just try the last one. Okay. Well, solarium's always very nice. Solarium is often hugely useful and comes through for me. We have many incidents of that. However, laboratory would give me experiment access. Yeah, I think let's get the terminal. Let's get the terminal. I think it's just useful in too many ways. Okay. Experiment set up. Let's do this. Okay, permanent allowance, permanent lockpicking skill. Hey, Bixie, it's still too early, my little fluffy darling face. Yeah. I know. It's hard being a kitty. It's hard relying on a big silly human to get your food. I know. Yeah. He's purring like crazy. He's not purring like crazy because he's particularly happy. Like he's hopeful. I think, you know, even though I've already dug up a lot of dig spots, this is the best thing to do for today when we have a lot of them. I think, as much as I could still do with some help today, for sure, I just, you know, I like the permanent increases. I'm going to go lockpicking skills for today because the better we get at that, the better we're going to be served, you know, for future days. Okay. Let us log in. Let us log in to the network, and check for any more hints from our friends. No, not today. Should I change this up? I'm still really enjoying having pretty much almost guaranteed access to shovel. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. And remote access. Let's do, yeah, security. My poor little kitty. Inventory. Yeah, I know where there's a bunch of coins. Where is there a trunk? Where is there a trunk? And there's a gem and a key. Anyway, today we can actually set the security setting high. Hurrah, hurrah. Hurrah, hurrah to having the key pass. Any fruit? No. Yeah, where have I left a trunk? Where have I left a trunk? I think I got these two. Was there one in spare veranda? We got the two in pool. And I've got everything here. I've got everything here. Okay. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's not this, because we got that. Alright, so from here, still at 51 steps, which is very good. So maybe, yeah, maybe at the very least, let's go antechamber, pick up the crown, the banana. Hello, basement key. We have met so many times, you and I. So many times. And often I just kind of keep you in my pocket. Crown, okay, that helps. That helps. So let's see what we can draw from here. And thankfully we've still got parlor to access down here. But obviously I don't want to rely on parlor. Regular key, I think. Okay, maybe den is great here, actually. Yeah, den is great here, actually. Alright, gem. Oh, a little extra coin. Okay, now this would be... So if I am going to have any chance to get Chamber of Mirrors or Freezer, it has to be in these spots. Again, without study, this is really tricky. This is really tricky. Let's see if we could possibly get study here. I have to use a regular key. Okay, so at least we've got crown on our side. We can remove this to get a redraw. Okay. These are okay, but they're not really the thing that I want. No. Man, I haven't even got kitchen yet. So look, laundry room is mainly, it's good, but like it's mainly only useful when I have study. I could put it here just in case I get study somewhere else. I don't know, like it's a risk. It's a risky... It's a risky thing, but it's a, you know, it's not even really necessarily a high risk thing. It's just using a space, right? I've only got 2 more redraws on this spot without using my die. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's not bad. But this is the last rook power that I have to use. I might redraw, because it's not useful unless I get study anyway. Okay, so fair enough. It is done. It has been decided. The gods have decided. The blueprints gods have decided. So maybe then less common floor plans. Library could help in getting, because I think, you know, Chamber of Mirrors is definitely a less common floor plan. I might actually put library here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now the question on my mind is, do I just try to draft my blue memo spots here with what I have, keeping in mind that freezer would be a disaster as it currently is, or shall I go back to the other side of the house and, you know, see what else I can make of things, try to get like furnace, you know, study, gallery, showroom, whatever. I think let's go back and try that. Yep. Let's make use of these other spaces and just see if we can, even building up more redraw die, right? Let's see if we can make as much luck for ourselves as we can up here. Because particularly freezer, like it's just, it's not good to draft at this stage. Okay. All right, I think this is good. And I've got 2 spots down here to draft from. 3 redraw die is not great, but it's not terrible. It can potentially help with a difficult situation. That's kind of as much as I can hope. All right. Mountain, bring me luck, please. Bring me luck. I need it. I need it today. I need it. Okay. So we'll have fruit in the conference room, which is great. Yay. I was thinking, what if I could get showroom and get the silver spoon before picking this up, though? That's what I was thinking. You never know. Yeah, I'm actually going to try that. Because this is right next to entrance hall anyway. Poor little pixie meow. I don't know if you can hear him. He's still meowing in the background. Okay, we can get a redraw from getting rid of you. I mean, closed exhibit wouldn't be useful in any way here. West Wing Hall at least gets us to another spot. So there's that. Wine cellar, like, is another thing I want to try if I can manage to get key 8. But yeah, like not on this spot. Like, let's... But then again, what am I hoping for? If I were to get study, I would take it immediately. See, here is a question. Showroom could be really, 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 really good. It could help with all of the other drafting. So do I take this and sacrifice the next space? I think it at least helps. Right? 1 space sacrificed. So, yeah. This is all really helpful. Actually, I think the silver spoon is like the most helpful thing right now, because that just helps take care of step issue. This helps with saving gems if it were to be a problem. And moon pendant could save any of these items for us tomorrow if possible. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a nice selection of items. Then we're done with this section. So now we can make this fruit much more useful. I'm glad that that worked out. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Fabulous. That is excellent. That's a really nice increase in steps. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Yesterday we missed all the fruit in the conference room, and today we got double steps from it. So that's really nice. All right. I'm looking back at my little pixie here, and it's time for him to have his dinner as well. I'm back, and little Pixie is having a wonderful time with his dinner now. So we've all eaten. We've all got nice full bellies. Did I leave a dig spot in there? I'm not sure, but I don't think it's. I don't know. Like my steps are pretty good now, but again, I'm traumatized by my bad step situation yesterday. So here we're going nook. We're spiraling upwards. Okay, we're snaking our way over. Snaking our way. Ah, here's my other trunk. That's right, that's right. It was way back at the beginning of the day. Gems, nice. Though I have, with emerald bracelet, less use for them. Oh, you know what? There is a dig spot there. Let's just get it. Coins. Snaking around here. Is there anything I can build? Not really. No. Yeah, unless I find a magnifying glass somewhere. Wow, I can't believe I don't even have kitchen yet. All right, here we are. So if this is locked, I'll use the silver key just to improve things. Or, like, the silver key could be something that might make the Chamber of Mirrors more likely. Now I'm thinking, should I save it for that? Like, if I draft from library with the silver key, if I'm lucky for that to be locked, maybe that could make Chamber of Mirrors more of a possibility. Or even drafting from here. Okay. I'm going to use regular key then. So it's all a risk. It's all a risk. Okay. It would obviously be really good to get a room with three doors. So that I could, because then I could even I could go forward, but then put a dead end on the side type thing. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Is it worth a redraw? Shall I save my redraws? Let's put Foya here. In the end, I just have to make a choice, and I don't know how any of them will turn out. Hello? Does somebody have a coin for me? Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. I don't really know that much about you either, but you seem nice enough. Okay. Oh. Courtyard is great, but it's pointed the wrong direction. It wanted to sort of go the same way as pool next to it. So it's not really all that useful, but it is the only thing that is useful of these three. This is rough. This is rough. I'm gonna try a redraw. Okay, at least gift shop is pointed in a direction where I can go north and east. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, hello gift shop, my beloved. Oh, we've already dug up in. I totally forgot about this, but look, it's not a priority. It's not a priority to try and get like a special room with treasure map. I'm not really in much of a position to do much about it today. So yeah, let's just get what we can here. I'm pretty sure I've already dug up in gift shop a treasure map location, so it's going to be gems or coins, and I'm pretty okay for both. It just looks like there's a little blue spot there in the crack, in that hole there. Interesting. Maybe we're sort of seeing through to nothing. Maybe there's a little hole in the model there. Huh, interesting. Yeah, just a little blue spot there. Whereas the rest of it is, yeah, it's all sort of black and brown. Wow. Okay. Seeing into the interdimensionality of the place here. Well, given that I can already go north from gift shop, maybe heading south at least is making better use of these spots. Dovecote will have... I'm okay for steps, so I don't think I need kitchen. I'm going to go Dovecote because I know it will give me... Actually, you know what? Maybe it doesn't. Dovecote lets you rotate when you are, when you draw Dovecote while drafting, exactly as it says there. Does it let you rotate from, when you're drafting from Dovecote? I don't know, but I mean, it's not in the wording there, so I think maybe it doesn't. However, I don't know... Yeah, I don't think I need any more steps than I currently have. So I might as well just do Dovecote here. All right. So we're improving our lockpicking skill, which is great. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Super amount of steps there from Turnip. Farm. So yesterday I was in desperate need of steps, and today I've ended up with, I've ended up with actually a lot of resources that I don't have the other resources to be able to sort of use well, like study, Anyway, at least we're not running out of steps, so that's great. Well, I don't know what I would hope from walk-in closet. It would just be, yeah, I have key cards, so yeah, it would be like more gems, more keys, most likely cupcake maybe, and again, I'm good for steps, so casino, I don't know, I could spend some money in there, but even then, I don't have that much money, so I wouldn't be able to do like the highest roulette, so I might as well just do East Wing Hall and see what we can do in this final space. So it's weird seeing like the edge, like the house jut out there. Okay. We'll try a redraw. Like what could I hope from any of these? What could I hope? I would just get 2 items. Maybe it's a redraw die. Maybe not. I don't need keys. I don't need gems. I don't need money. I may need redraw die. But I need them for exactly what I'm doing now, which is trying to make more interesting possibilities open up. But I only have 2 redraw die. I'm gonna risk... Am I? I'm gonna risk this. Okay. Well, at least this is 4 items rather than 2 items. So let's see. In the end, it was walk-in closet. Money, key, gem, sleeping mask. Okay. So I don't really need any of these things. But thank you, walk-in closet. Thank you as always. You're a lovely room. Clara, you're wonderful. Always trying to honor Clara's legacy. And I suppose everybody else's legacy as well. Clara seems very nice, I guess, is all I mean. Okay, coat check could be the best thing that I do on this spot because it would let me at least put something useful in there. And I do have a lot of really good items. So I might as well actually coat check here and put in... Again, it's always the thing. On one hand, I'm sort of like, you know, I have enough money to pretty much buy out showroom any day. And so is putting something into coat check actually taking it away from easy access in showroom? In a way, yes, but in another way, the great thing about showroom is that I get offered all of these other things as well. So I kind of think I've got enough keys for the rest of the day. I kind of think let's go master key in here. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of always around. It's just nice pressing that button. Yeah. I mean, the other option is I could put something like treasure map in there, but you know, sometimes I get treasure map very frequently. So I wouldn't want to lock it away. Okay, all right. Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm still working on... I've solved many of the puzzles. You'll be pleased to know. Many puzzles. However, I'm still working on some of them. Maybe even in that very room. This will take us, yeah, straight back to entrance hall. Okay. Cool. So we'll head back up now and just see if with one redraw die with one redraw die we'll head back up and see if we can get one of the other two, you know, blue memos. And yeah, I think it would take a lot. I think it would take a lot to be able to draft Chamber of Mirrors. It's not that common. Freezer pops up every now and again, sometimes kind of frequently, but often when I don't need it, or when I absolutely, you know, definitely cannot have it. Trying to get it into this spot is proving really difficult. I'd love just to be able to get study, because if nothing else, I could once again, I've still got the blessing, I've still got the monk blessing, I could call it a day in study and just try again with that power, you know, with that power in my hands. Alright, but let's head up. So I'm going through antechamber. So I don't know where to try first. Library gives the option... Probably going to be a key. Oh, it's on the table. I'm just by default looking on the floor. Okay. Less common floor plans. This might make Chamber of Mirrors possible. All right, it didn't give us the option for the key. Okay. Look, I'm really interested to do wine cellar, but I don't know what else to try in it unless I already can go in there with key 8, which I do not have. So, yeah. I think all I can do is try this single redraw, or what could I get with secret passage? I don't know. Like, not a blue memo, but could I try to go for another room? It wouldn't help with study. I've already got showroom. So I've already got, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I can think is redraw here. Freezer. Okay, it might just be the only thing I can try. However, I don't have furnace and I don't have burning glass. So let's see how we go. They might not be necessary. They might not be necessary. However, they might be. It might not even be in this part of the room. Does it look like it's... So I've got to look carefully because it could even be like frozen somewhere. Ah! It's there. Okay. Okay, there we go. The ice in Master Sinclair's personal freezer can only be thawed by applying a direct heat source. I got that. I got that one already. But there you go. All right. So this is great because I can cross this one off the list. I do not need to worry. I do not need to worry about trying to get freezer. And in fact, it was simple. It didn't require any heat source whatsoever. Okay, so that gives us a whole bunch of gems for tomorrow. Not hundreds of gems, like would have been great, you know, the previous day, but still a good amount. Still a good amount. Now, I suppose the good thing is I've got the emerald bracelet, right? I don't have to pay a floor plan gem cost with this. So we can still try to see what could come up here. So this could be the opportunity for Chamber of Mirrors if Silver Key could possibly give this to me on the first draft, because I got no other redrawing possibilities. That would be really good. Okay, hang on. There's a redrawing possibility. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Then that's that. But at least we got freezer. At least we got freezer out of the way. Okay. I've got to remember. I haven't written it down in my notes yet, but there we go. Freezer. Okay. There we go. Well, it's just putting one of these down. Is there anything that would be useful? There isn't. Maybe I should just celebrate by going archives, because archives can't hurt me. There we go. Hey, archives. And this is also somewhere, you know, like maybe try and keyate here. There's so many files. It's funny that that one closes. There's some, you know, like, if we can open these two, maybe we can open these two as well. Maybe we can open some of these. Maybe we can open some. There's so many. It's archives, you know? It's archives. Sometimes archives has given me items, but yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm so mean to archives, like I hardly ever draft it, so I don't blame it for withholding items from me. All right, well, at the very least today, we didn't end our day with a lack of steps. I was able to get Master Key back into the code check. We were able to get the freezer blue memo. Hey, Pixie! Hey! He's now had his dinner. He's got a happy full belly, and he does like happy thank you meows after eating. Hey, Baba! Did you have your dinner? Good boy. Cool. So what I can do now is go back at least to calling it a day in break room. Yeah, I know that there's still dig spots in root cellar, but like, what am I going to do with them? You know, I don't know. So there's, yeah, coat check has our key in it. I don't think there's anything else to go back to. Yeah. All right. Another very, very full day of drafting, and at least we have, yeah, we'll start tomorrow with a whole bunch of gems, a bit of extra cash as well, which is a nice bonus. Hey, Pixelini! Hey. How was your dinner? Yeah? Was it everything you hoped for? And there we are. Great. I think I was pretty lucky to get freezer there. I do think there's probably like some, you know, some kind of probability of getting freezer when you're doing it, like, you know, towards the end of the day or even in your last spot. But nevertheless, that, you know, that said, it doesn't happen all of that often. So it certainly hasn't happened, you know, many other times when I've been trying for it. So I still feel I was very lucky to get that. I don't know. Should I dig these dig spots? I still hold out hope, you know, that maybe I can still find something in a dig spot. So I don't like to waste them, really. And this is root cellar, you know? It's an interesting room. So the coins, any coins or anything are going to waste. But, I don't know. Some more steps to finish the day. Hey! I think you got zoomies now. Pixie, you got zoomies after... there we go. That's another reason to do this. Picklocking skill improved. Excellent. So it actually would be great to get, like, to get crap in these things. Yeah, you guys have happy post-dinner energy. Simon's got zoomies too. He's zoomy zinging. He's zoomy zinging. Zoomies. He's taking his zoomies to the break room. There we go. Go, Simon, go. Go, Pixie, go. Okay, great. Just up and around here. Wonderful. So at least I don't have to hunt for the key pass tomorrow, and we'll have a whole bunch of gems. We will save a couple of items, and we have some very good items with us, with the moon pendant. Not bad. The garden excavation site of unfathomable riches. We did quite a lot. A lot of green rooms, a lot of dig spots. Vault, treasure trove, trophy room. Hey, Pixie. He's jumping around on the table and he's got his huge, big, you know, wide eyes on. All right, and we're well set up for tomorrow, which is day 101 on paper, but is actually my day 99. And then the day after that is my actual day, 100th day. Hey, Pixie. He looks wild. Hey, sweetie. All right, I'll go and give Pixel some attention, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming all the way with me here to day 100/day 98. And we're set up quite well for tomorrow. So that's... all right, he's jumping around the place. I'll go and attend to him, but thank you. So wonderful to have you with me. Yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings.